what we have seen in the last 2-3 quarters in MMR region especially, that there is an upscale in the demand. Even the MCHI exhibition perspective, being one of the largest platform where such a magnitude of buyers and the developers meet at one single point, one single platform. Looking at that as a barometer for the market, even we see that the constant walk-in and the footfall at the exhibition has been increasing. So the demand is always sustainable in MCHI, in MMR region, by the way. Depends. There are many factors that may affect sales, but demand, yes, MMR region is always a high demand region. One of the projects we recently launched is at Kandivali. Kandivali is a very important suburb, a very high demand suburb. There are many new projects that have come up in the vicinity where we are, but everybody is getting a good footfall, good sales, and I think in the coming future, Kandivali, like many other suburbs, are one of the important suburbs. We thought it's a good place to, as a location wise, it's a good place. We are placed at the Link Road, which is near to, say, Borivali station, Malad station. It is connected to various bigger malls that are in the vicinity. Big schools like Billabong and other big schools are around. Hospitals are all around. So it's a very nice location to start off. Demand in Kandivali was always high. So being predominantly in the western suburbs, Malad, Kandivali, Borivali being a very high demand region. So that is again this thing. Talking about our project, we at Oyster Living always focus on affordable housing. We actually look at housing from the perspective of it's something which is one of the three important aspects of human dwelling itself. So we believe affordable housing is what everyone is looking at. We focus on our the ticket size. We focus on pricing. As Oyster Living, we work on volume so that we can work. There'll be numbers can be worked on. So Kandivali, we launched at 42-43 lakh rupees 1 BHK, which was never before pricing in that region. So yeah, we are happy. We're getting very good approach. As Oyster Living is to the mission of Oyster Living, the vision of Oyster Living is to provide 10,000 homes to people, in the next 10 years. And for doing so, we have acquired all large volume lands. We have projects in Dahisar, we have project in Kandivali, we have project we have another project that launched in Kalyan. That's a mega township, probably of 100 acres, and which will have a very, very small ticket size, affordable housing projects, flats and units. We are also coming up in the central region, and which will be announced soon. So yeah, Oyster Living's main motto is to develop and complete all the house and give all the deliveries to the buyers within the next 5 to 7 years. That's our first motto, and we are not looking at a short term motto. We're looking at or a target. We're looking at something at 5 to 7 years now, and then we will decide the next course of action for our organization. By now. Yeah. So the whole on the serious note, I would say that if you look at how the whole thing is happening, currently real estate is going through, I cannot say a difficult time, but a very confusing time. Everybody is working, and so the new DP is coming up, and what will happen and the impact of DP on the city. New infrastructures are coming up from all over the MMR. You see that amazing infrastructure work is going on. Recently the metro work has started on the Western Express Highway. There's a lot of things that are happening right now, and it's in the transition. Probably this will be like one of the 2-3 decades transition phase that we are facing right now as real estate. At the same time, you will see there are regulator that has come up that is going to take eventually work into impacting the real estate market in some or the other way. GST has also joined in the band. So I think it's a very interesting and a very interesting time for real estate for everyone. My understanding is that the supply in the real estate in the next 1 year will go down for obvious reasons. And in obviously when the supply when we have such a short supply with a very high demand MMR region, this being a really Bombay, I need not say the commercial hub of India. So demand is always high. The supply going down is not going to work. I think the price is going to my understanding, is going to go on upscale in the next 3 to 4 months. You will see the changes. I think by March 2017 you will see already the upgraded pricing, and next year I think again because of the lesser demand, lesser supply, the costing or the pricing is going to obviously going to on the rise. So I think in the next 3 to 4 months it's the best time where the developers out there, out like in MCHI, when we are coming up with a very unique proposition, MCHI exhibition. What you're doing is an online expo that you're doing, which is getting integrated with the on-ground expo. And every developer who participates is been insisted as an MCHI's initiative to come to bring down their pricing or give the best offers to the buyers. So every developer participating will have some offers for the buyers. Now such a platform is not possible after that. We have accumulated, we have amalgamated the entire MMA region together in one platform.